It's now came out that his cameraman has officially been arrested. Just as cameraman, what do you think is going to happen to him as he lives in the Philippines?
Yeah, so he can be considered as an accomplice to the crime. It can either be an accomplice or even also a
shit like that. Like, why are you not in jail? Why should I be in jail in the first place? What that should be in jail is someone with a case.
Guys, we got some breaking news. Vitaly's cameraman Slykane just got arrested in the Philippines. After a long wait, a month after Vitaly got arrested, Vitaly's cameraman was going around saying things, commenting on every YouTuber's video, claiming he was innocent and that the Philippine police couldn't arrest him. He said he lived beside a police station, and even we made videos on him asking why the Philippines wasn't showing justice to Slykane like they did with Vitaly. But finally, Slykane got arrested on May 2nd, 2025 in the Philippines. Reports say this guy even escaped to Taiwan and thought maybe everyone forgot about him. Even before getting arrested, he was dining in a fancy restaurant in the Philippines and live streaming on Kick like there would be no consequences. He thought that as a local guy from the Philippines, he might stay out of trouble. So he kept streaming like before, and that just became his biggest mistake. Police tracked down his location and caught him just a few hours after that stream.
Frozen jelly, pero ano na siya, sobrang hard na siya.
Yeah.
Dexerto just published an article on the arrest on their website saying, Vitaly's cameraman arrested and facing charges in Filipino court. Just weeks after Vitaly was arrested for harassing people in the Philippines, his videographer is now facing charges. Kick streamer Vitaly Zdorovetskiy was arrested on April 3rd, 2025, after a series of viral videos and streams where he appeared to harass locals, steal, attempt to kiss a security guard, and more. He's now in the custody of the Philippines Bureau of Immigration, and is trapped behind bars for 3 years in a shared cell with no air conditioning. While Vitaly was the star of the content, the man behind the camera, his videographer, is now facing charges in the Philippines as well. Man facing charges for filming Vitaly's videos. According to a report by Filipino publication The Manila Times, Christopher Dante, aka Slykane, is also facing charges over his involvement with Vitaly's videos. As for the alleged videographer or cameraman who was with Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, now he has been charged. According to the PNP, a case has been filed against him. This Christopher Dante, alias Slykane, Claire Castro, Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary, and Malacanang Palace Press Officer. He was charged with unjust vexation in relation to RA 10,175 and RA 9,995, the Anti-Photo and Video Voyeurism Act. Authorities also say that Dante will be given the chance to defend himself against the charges before he is sentenced. Days after Vitaly's arrest, the president of the Philippines called out and insulted him for his behavior around the country. One of the things we saw this Sunday was the infuriating behavior of a foreign vlogger toward our fellow citizens. Whether he was joking or not, what Filipino wouldn't feel their blood boil watching that? Expect that those who do such things, we will not let them continue doing that. We need to stand up to bullies, and the government is with you in exposing people like this. So by Dexerto's report, it seems that his cameraman is not coming out anytime soon. And in the latest video by Atozi, a lawyer from the Philippines explained what kind of punishment Slykane could face for assisting Vitaly.
It's now came out that his cameraman has officially been arrested. Just as cameraman, what do you think is going to happen to him as he lives in the Philippines?
Yeah, so he can be considered as an accomplice to the crime. It can either be an accomplice or even also as a principal. Since since he also participated, it will just really depend on how the case is presented in court and up to what extent can the prosecution prove is the participation of the cameraman. But if you ask me, he can be held liable also either as a principal by cooperation or by an accomplice. So we can see in the videos that he's the one, assisting Vitaly in committing those crimes. So automatically it makes you either an accomplice or a principal of the case itself.
This arrest is shocking for everyone, even for people in the Philippines. You might be asking why. The reason is this guy was literally bragging for a month after Vitaly's arrest, saying things like, "Police cannot arrest me. I'm innocent. I live beside the police station. Everyone knows my location," and a lot more. But he kept running, even after confidently saying all those things. Watch how he used to brag.
If there was such a crime or there was a case, then then there would have been no issue with that. You see, it's just stupid messages like that, it's stupid shit like that. Like, why are you not in jail? Why should I be in jail in the first place? What that should be in jail is someone with a case, someone that's wanted, and all these things, man. We also claim to believe some. I'm not even gonna mention his name and give him credit. Like some dude's YouTube channel, and that's all that it is. See that?
I live right beside cops, bro.
Yeah, like in the middle.
I right beside cops, bro.
See how Slykane used to mock the Philippine police, but that's not the case anymore. Guys, I'm being completely honest. You already know I cover streamers' controversies and news, but the Philippines just mesmerize me with how strict and quick they are in dealing with these nuisance streamers and their activities. They're literally taking action within a month, immediately holding them accountable and throwing them in prison. That's insane compared to Japan and South Korea. If other countries start taking action like the Philippines, all these nuisance streamers, like Vitaly and Johnny Somali, won't just think once or twice. They'll think 100 times before doing such things. Let me know your opinion. Do you agree with me? Do you have any advice or thoughts on this topic? Comment down below. Now back to the topic. From the time I started making videos on Slykane, that guy kept reporting fake privacy issues on my channel. At first I let that go, but when I saw he wasn't apologetic about what he did to his own country, and instead kept defending himself, that's when I started showing his face. In the latest video I made about him, where I showed him bragging about not getting arrested, many people supported me, but now his wife came back and requested YouTube to take down my video, saying I was spreading misinformation. But YouTube reviewed it and didn't take any action, because he was convicted and the police were looking for him. And now, as of today, he's arrested and preparing for trial. He's expected to go back to prison for no less than 12 years and be fined 1 million pesos. A Filipino man knowingly helped a foreigner harass innocent people in the Philippines. He acted as the cameraman, encouraged the behavior, and even took part in theft, all to make viral videos and earn money. This wasn't just content creation, it was abusive, illegal, and done purely for profit. Under Philippine law, this kind of behavior is a serious crime. He could be charged under Republic Act 10,175, the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, for online harassment and cyber libel. If he filmed people without their consent, he also violated RA 10173, the Data Privacy Act. And because he assisted in a crime, he may be treated as a co-conspirator or accessory under the revised penal code. If found guilty, he could face up to 12 years in prison and be fined over 1 million pesos. The law is clear. Helping someone commit crimes and earning money from abusive content is not just unethical, it's criminal. Even Legal Mindset also talked about the consequences for Vitaly's cameraman Slykane, where he explained many things about him.
Slykane, Christopher P. Dantes, he was the cameraman for Vitaly. He knew what he was doing when he was doing it. He said we committed a bunch of crimes verbally, so he had knowledge that crimes were broken. He then proceeded to hang out in the Philippines countryside and then ran away to Taiwan. Some people were trying to debate and saying, well, he's not really wanted. He's not really wanted. There might be an investigation, but he's not really wanted. Is legal definitions. There is investigation, there is maybe wanted for questioning, and there is charged. Like, this person has been charged with a crime, and then beyond that, there's a warrant. The presidential office saying, we're charging this guy.
Not just Legal Mindset. Many people criticize Slykane for his mistakes, but he didn't learn from them.
Slykane, the cameraman for Vitaly. You better believe that the president's going to ask, hey, if Vitaly's there, who's holding the camera? So you got the boss man of the country and everyone else in the chain of command looking for the cameraman. Honey child, you're cooked. Vitaly's cooked. Don't be a nuisance streamer. Don't be a bully. Be a good person. And to all you nuisance streamers out there, time's up, because the Philippines led the way. South Korea is going to take its time with Johnny Somali. Oh man, this is pure gold. We here at Heartlands Media salute the Philippines.
So guys, as you just saw, many people tried to warn Slykane, including me, not to do such acts and to apologize to the Filipino people. Also, if he had surrendered, I'm sure people would have forgiven him with just a first warning, but Slykane never took the Philippines seriously. He thought he was above the law, and see, today he is behind bars, and the consequences will be 2 to 3 times harsher than they would have been if he had surrendered willingly. Guys, what do you think? Will the Philippines do fair justice to their own citizens, or will they only be tougher on Vitaly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'm coming with another big update on Vitaly, so please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And guys, throughout this whole video, I never asked for a like or subscribe, but if you do, it would support this channel in a huge way. Please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thanks for watching.